let's go over. Agosia, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, yourself?
Fantastic. I'm really good, thank you. And today we're going to be talking about something very important.
Yep.
What we eat and its impact on our immune system. Yeah. Why is it even an important conversation for us to have?
We both being sciences people and our view as being health-minded people.
Yeah.
Your immune system is everything as far as your health is concerned. Because if my immunity is compromised on, it means that it's just like CT. The offices of CT or the entrance having no receptionist, having no security post. So everybody can just walk in and then pounce on Bernard Avile, pounce on you, pounce on myself or every other person in there.
Open to attack, basically.
So you are open to every attack. Thank you for putting it in that perspective for me. So immunity, you are nothing without your immune system. Our immune system is responsible for we feeling the way I feel. I'm feeling healthy. That is why I'm able to even come here and talk in the first place. So your immunity is linked with your white blood cells, and it has everything to do with your body's ability to fight infections and diseases to make sure you stay healthy and fit.
Super. Now, we're going to be getting into this conversation right away, but just a quick reminder for you that this segment is it's very interactive, and we need you to send us messages. If you have any questions, you have any comments you want to make, use the hashtag Breakfast Daily if you're on social media, and also the WhatsApp line is 0550585832. All right. So, Akosia, what's the first thing that we need to understand and appreciate about?
So there are items to be mindful of. These things affect your immunity or your quality of your health or your immune system. Now, one, not focusing on the 8 nutrients responsible for your immunity. We don't just eat. Eating should be planned, and that's why on this segment we are always preaching the 4-star diet, balanced diet, healthy meal. So you don't just bring rice and anything. There is a way to make sure eating is done. That involves you being deliberate about every single ingredient so that you can have the complete plate or my complete plate reflecting the 4-star diet recommendation or what we call a balanced diet, where you have every food item from the various groups being part of the plate. So now you need to focus on these 8 key nutrients, and we've had a whole episode talking about immunity when COVID was just chasing us this year. So you can go to CityTube on YouTube and find the 8 key nutrients for your immunity. But I'll quickly touch on them. Vitamin C rich foods. A great example is the citric rich food, the citric family foods, oranges, pineapple. So they should be part of your daily meal. So if you take a 24-hour dietary recall, we should have your breakfast, you should have your lunch, you should have your supper, and then healthy in-betweens. That's what I do for clients when it comes to meal plans. So I slot in between your breakfast and your lunch a snack break or time, and for that I do a fruit. So just an orange or 2 a day can supply you with your daily need of ascorbic acid or vitamin C. And vitamin C will help the other. There are some nutrients in the 8
that need vitamin C
for proper absorption to happen. So they are the folates or what we call the folic acid. The folates are from the greens that we eat, but because we don't have enough stores and how we handle our food end up destroying some of the nutrients, that's why we give you folic acid. That is the artificial version. So iron folate absorption because of vitamin C. And will also help you as far as improving on the quality of your white blood cells is concerned, for it to be able to fight infection or help guard your body like a security man will guard us here at City. And then we have vitamin A. Vitamin A, carrots examples. I want to rush it because we have a lot to talk about. And then vitamin D. Vitamin D can be a problem. So where there is a problem, especially you come here at dawn and you are likely not to see the sunlight. There is a conscious need for supplementation. So talk to a nutritionist or your physician so that you can properly work around
Just talk
this.
about the vitamin D part. How much time does one need to spend in the sun to get their daily requirement? Just a rough idea.
Just the exposure, that the exposure is enough. At least give yourself like 10-15 minutes. It should be fine.
All right.
Yes, it should be fine.
Right.
So, and then we have vitamin D, we are speaking about it, vitamin E rich foods. Now, a lot of the pulses, the nuts, the seeds, and the leafy greens will give you most of these nutrients we are speaking about. And then we have iron, folate. I've spoken about it. Iron, every meat, every fish, every egg you take is blessed with iron. And then we have selenium. Selenium and zinc, excellent, not just for immunity. For men, zinc, very good as far as even your reproductive health is concerned. So selenium will also keep you distressed, aside you being well as far as your immunity is concerned. So these are the 8 nutrients. And 2, not drinking too much alcohol can also be a problem. I know that it's not easy. If you are somebody really into alcohol, a shot a day is okay. If you can go off for me, I will be happy. If you can't, a shot a day is good for a woman. A man up to 2. And then a woman, a bottle of beer is fine, and then up to 2, but you do 1. Because I am trying to get you off that, because it suppresses your immunity. So you don't want to put yourself at risk, especially even for COVID-19. So don't expose yourself that much. And then increase salt intake. So salt, now it doesn't just affect your blood pressure. It does you bad as far as your immune system is concerned. And then a research was done involving mice. And it realized that they were exposed as far as their increase to being susceptible for infection is concerned.
When they had more salt?
Yes.
Wow.
So high salt meals had the chances of making sure that they suffer that consequences. And in humans, it was done too. So they increased it slightly by 6 grams. And the same thing was happening. And for women, lymphocytosis happened. Now you need your white blood cells for your body to be able to ward off infections and diseases. But you need them within a certain limit or amount. And so for every person watching us, you, myself, we should go to the lab and make sure our white blood cells count is checked. Because if it's above, you have lymphocytosis, and that puts you at risk of you being prone to infection. Now, if your white blood cells is low, there is a problem.
If it's too much,
there is a problem. So you need to be within a certain range. That's acceptable range. So that is it. And then we have sugar. If you are constantly having sugar spikes, there are people who love to enjoy a lot of carbonated stuffs. So I say anything that gives you the sound when you open it, you already know. Yes, you need to get off those things and take the natural fruits. Every vitamin C in orange is intact. The vitamin C in that juice, it's not even juice, drink. They are lying to us, because if I squeeze orange juice right now and put it here for the next 24 hours without refrigerating it, you can't take it.
It will be
but
gone.
you have the same orange juice in a box, and sitting in the supermarket, being there for 3 days, 6 months, even 2 years, and they are telling you it's juice. They are lying, because some of them, you taste orange juice and you hear you feel nothing orange from it. So who are they trying to lie to? I'm telling you the truth, they are lying. So make sure you are staying off those food items to avoid spike, which will make you prone to infection. Now, taking a lot of caffeine. Caffeine is like a necessary evil in this when it comes to this conversation. If you take decreased level of caffeine, now you help your body as far as even your white blood cell is concerned, or your immunity is concerned. But if you are doing more of that, now it increases your risk of abdominal pain, it increases your risk of seizures, increased blood acid levels, and other issues. And so once your health is being compromised it means that your immune system has been attacked. That is why that infection or happening had the gas to enter or happen in the first place. So make sure you are doing things within regulated levels. I've sat here on this segment, I've given the right intakes. Now for coffee, a cup. So like the mug you have here, a cup a day is okay to make sure you are helping yourself stay off some of these things you are trying to prevent. Fried foods and fast foods, they are also, they will take a toll on your immunity, so you need to be mindful. There is one which is not here. There are lots of other examples. For lack of time, I will make sure I put them on my social media handles. But obesity, now if your weight is too much, obesity is now a chronic disease. It compromises on your immunity, so you are susceptible to infections. There are people having repeated episodes of infection. Your weight can be a reason why you are having that. So make sure you are within the 18.5 to 24.9 kilogram per meter square recommendation for a normal or healthy BMI. Make sure you have the right waist to hip circumference, or the waist to hip ratio, and then the waist to height ratio. So a nutritionist can help you with that. So these are some of the points. And then one important one, omega-3, omega-6 is a big deal for us, but you don't need to do more of the omega-6. A lot of the Western meals we have in our country here has a lot of the omega-6, but you need more of the omega-3 than the omega-6. So those who love to enjoy the chicken in the buckets and the chips where they add Coke to it, high salt, high sugar, they are just killing us. You need to make sure you are being responsible as far as your choices of foods are concerned. Fast food, it passes for fast food. It passes for lots of high fat food, which is bad. Two examples. It passes for high salt food, high sugar food. So one chicken box with chips is giving you 4 of the things that will weaken your immune system. Okay, so let's just quickly look at what is something that we can take consciously as that will help us as a remedy to sort of boost our immune system. So what I say to people is that even with COVID, a lot of people were doing it. Now you can just wake your body up every day with a glass of warm water, or we spoke about caffeine. So coffee has caffeine. So you can have just, I saw you having one. It's fine for a day, just to help with your immune system based on the information I've even given out this morning on that. Or you can have warm water, a glass of warm water. You put some cinnamon, so half teaspoon of cinnamon, half teaspoon of ginger powder, and then do 2 tablespoonfuls of lemon or lime, the juice. Stir it and just have it, just as a way of you making sure any inflammation is taken off. You are filling your body with the right antioxidants and then helping as far as your immune system is concerned. Fantastic. Where can people get in touch with you? So on Instagram, you can follow me or send me a message via my DM at the Nutritionist Akosia. On Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Nutritionist Akosia. And you can WhatsApp me on 0243 350206. Okay. What do you think of matcha tea with some cinnamon and turmeric? Matcha is one of the best teas in the world. It's one of the 10 most important teas in the world. So me, matcha every day. So Mr. Chemist, you are good with your matcha. I started my morning with that. So you are good. So fantastic. You have antioxidants in there. You have something that will boost on your immunity in there. And cinnamon is great as far as your blood pressure, your sugar regulations, and total vitality is concerned. Thank you so much for speaking with us this morning. We'll be speaking with Akosia Kudedu Yadom, who is a state-registered nutritionist, and she's been helping us to fix our eating so that our immune system will be much better than it is currently. Let's